Yo, what is up, guys? This is Daniel with the YGL Pulse Gang. I've been talking to some buddies and been playtesting extensively for a couple months now with some Melffys. This deck is definitely fun. It's not as bad as people say. It's definitely not tier 1 by no means, but it is a fun thing. And Melffy, the community is the jury's still out on exactly the correct way to play Melffy. But I just wanted to get my take out here and see what you guys thought about it. So we are going to go ahead and get started. So Melffys they all share a common theme here. I will just go ahead and show you. We run 3 pup, 3 cat, 2 fox, and a pony. Pony, people may, I may catch heat for this. A lot of people have been saying you shouldn't run pony. So I like pony because it comes up quite a bit in the grind game where you do need to recycle some pieces, and it's a different name. So if you need to summon off of cards, it's there. If you don't want to run pony, you can always just take one of the hand traps I play and just run it at 3. It's no big deal, but it's good for. I like it. But Melffys, they all share a common theme of whenever your opponent would summon in any way or attack you, a Melffy, like the Melffy that they're targeting, that Melffy can be returned to the hand, and then they gain effects. So pup summons from deck, cat adds from deck to hand, Finny specials from hand to field, and pony adds from grave to hand. So it's a giant circle. It just continuous grind. It just keeps you going. So puppy says special summon a level 2 or a level 2 or lower beast from deck. Cat says you can add any beast from deck to hand. It can be rescue rabbit or rescue cat, I'm sorry, and or any piece that you need. So cat and Finny says summon any beast from your hand. This one and this one are level 2 restricted, but these, as Tri-Brigade and other types come out, these cards will get even more powerful in my opinion as support comes out for beasts, because like when Tri-Brigades come out, this opens up the possibility for a lot of techs in the future. So I'm pretty excited to see where these can go. These will be even better as time goes on. Next will be the card that you summon off of these multiple times. You'll probably be summoning this card literally 10 times a duel. Like, you will just run around in circles popping your opponent's cards with Kalantosa. This card, when it's special from a beast effect, you get to pop a card on the field. So now because your Melffys all summon themselves for free, at the end phase you don't really need on your turn 1 to have any normal summons that are from this. So your power normal summons will be Beaver and Cat. So this is how you get through and get your engine started. Beaver is a discounted tour guide. It summons another Beaver from deck, 1 card rank 2. Rescue Cat is Rescue Cat. It's pretty powerful. It gives you any 2 level 3 or lower beasts from the deck to the hand. So a lot of power plays there. More monsters, always good. Some cards I summon off of this is my level 3. I summon off a Rescue Cat. I do run Naturi Beast as a option in here. Obviously in Emancipator and Eldritch format, Naturi Beast isn't that great, but versus all your rogue matchups and other stuff, Naturi Beast is still really powerful. All the tuners. So this is your tuners lineup right here. Hop Air Squadron is one of my favorite cards. It takes a card that takes a monster you control, and it specials this from the hand, and you get to synchro with that card. So you're going to be summoning Herald quite a bit on your opponent's turn when you play Melffy. And this is searchable by cat, so it's always live. So with this you can tell this is my Fable tuner. I do run Unicore. It's one of my favorite exceeds, because the way the Melffys work, they always bounce themselves to the hand. So you have plenty of hand manipulation. You can make your hand as big or small as you need to make Unicore live, like quite a bit. And then there is a little cool interaction here. Valeraphon this is my Earth tuner off of Cat for Naturi Beast. But this also has a little cool effect of when you have this card, you can ditch a card, special summon a beast from your graveyard, level 2 or lower beast. So the way this works is you can use Valeraphon, ditch your Cerebral. When this card is discarded, you special summon it. So you get your special summon from your Valeraphon, and you get to special Cerebral. That's 1 card, 3 material. Alright, we'll keep going. Because Melffys are not the most potent deck ever, they don't put up a bunch of negates turn 1, so you will need to line up on some hand traps. So I run 3 Ash, 2 Valor, 2 Saravis. This is here because this is my little tech that I run. I really like this because you're going to be summoning Herald quite a bit in this deck. And so as you summon Herald off of Hoppier Squadron on your opponent's turn, you get your negate, and then after you negate for free, you get a nice little reward. You get to add a pseudo hand trap in Saravis. So having a out to random things that target you is pretty relevant here because your stuff is pretty weak as is. So having things like answers to imperms will catch your opponent off guard and is pretty cool. And to line that up, I run imperm at 3 because, like I said, you need to be able to play. So we'll keep going. This is your power spell. This says special summon 3 level 2 or lower beasts from your deck while you control the monsters. So this card's crazy. This is your engine starter. Like you see this in a normal summon like Beaver and Cat, and you're just popping off that duel. Nice little thing I like about it is nowhere in this card does it say once per turn. So if you see multiples of these, you should feel pretty safe because if you see 2 of these, you go Obedience School. If your opponent ashes you, you're like cool, Obedience School, and then you can watch the salt as they have to sit there and watch you do that. I run both the Melffy spells. I run each at 1. You don't really need any more than 1 of each because they are searchable. Melffy is a continuous, so it sticks. This is your Melffy Monster Reborn. This gets your plays going. If you have all the pieces you need in hand, like if you open pretty good and you get a normal summon that gets you your Xyz and you have Cat and Dog already in hand, then you'll want to grab Tag just so you can keep going. Hide and Seek, when each time a beast would be destroyed by card effect, it is not destroyed, and this is a mini True Draco Disciples. You can shuffle 3 beasts from your grave to your deck and draw a card. So that's pretty good. This really helps you. This makes you feel safe versus things like Lightning Storm. And then Call by the Grave, because you know Call by the Grave is Call by the Grave. You need to be able to play through some hand traps of your own. We'll run through here. We got 2 Herald. You're going to be summoning this off Hopper quite a bit. My favorite synchro to play. Unicorn, like I said, it's so good because the Melffys return themselves to their hand, so you have so much hand manipulation. You gain advantage while controlling your opponent. They have to play around this, and it will eventually catch up to them. So, Interior Beast, it's good when it's good. Some generic links. This just when you have enough pieces, you need to do other stuff, and you want to get some monsters on board. This gets bigger the more beasts you have. Radiant is Radiant for Earths, it's pretty good. Boral Sword, because you do need a way to actually, reduce your opponent's life points to 0. You can't just run around, like just doing a dance with your opponent. You need to be able to win the game at some point. The best card you're going to want to make turn 1, Melffy of the Forest. This is your main card you want to go to with your normal summons. You want to always make this first. At bare minimum, you want to start with you want to start with Dog at bare minimum. So if you do not have any Melffy pieces and you have a way to get to this with your cards like Nimble Beaver or Rescue Cat, you need to get to this, and this will search out Dog, because that way at least you have some kind of disruption if you brick. So at least Dog will summon that Kalantos and get a pop for something. But if you have a couple of pieces, this just says search out any piece that you need, so this really helps you. I run these. Bringing back old Sendayu. Sendayu is good because these cards help you deal with big monsters. You need a way to deal with things like big old golden boys. This one copies the attack of the highest monster in the field, and it creates a token. And while you have another beast, this cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect. This one does the same thing. You target a monster your opponent controls. You negate its effects and take it down to 0. So you can take that 3,500 golden boy, make it 0. These are placeholders. This is Sky Cavalry, and this is number 45. Number 45, the reason I like it, it's a rank 2, that's a 2200 beat stick, and it negates a card in the field, and that card cannot be used, and its effects cannot be used even if they have multiple copies. The reason I have these as my cards have been stuck in shipping for a good while now. So I will finish this up with the side deck. Side decks are going to change based on your locals, based on what you see, but I try to make it as generic as possible for most matchups that I can. You do need a way to play against big decks like Emancipators and your needle fiber combos and stuff like that. So you don't need your normal summon in this deck outside the cats and stuff, because your Melffy summon from hand, so it's not a big deal if you have to wait a turn to blow them out. Same thing, Dark Ruler. Dark Ruler. You need to be able to play. You need to be able to actually get your game going in some way or form. Back row removals for me. This is how you play through your floodgates and stuff. This would be Lightning Storm, but obviously I'm a budget player, so I ain't got no Lightning Storms at the moment for obvious reasons. Just spot removals. These things are good for things that can't be destroyed by battle or card effect. So it's just good stuff. Generic. And then I like having something. I know Iron Wall's kind of out there, but I like having something for all these like dimensional shifters and Majus, and Orcus are still a thing with Yursu. Like and I have a bunch of stuff for meta already. I do like having options besides something in versus banished decks. I don't want to just lose to stuff that I don't have to lose to. Okay, well that is the profile. That is Melffy. Just wanted to get that out there for you guys. I just hope that you liked it. Let me know what you think, and appreciate it, guys.